I was just going through my shitposts that I've saved on my phone and I completely forgot about this one video I screen recorded of this advert I saw on YouTube, but I've got to talk about it. So the video is for a game called Ancient Seal: The Exorcist, but that's not important right now. So the video starts off with a man announcing the winner of Game of the Year award. He says the winner is this Chinese fantasy mobile game, and then two men stand up and hug each other.
For Game of the Year award goes to this Chinese fantasy mobile game.
We're only 6 seconds into this 40-second advert, and there's already too much going on right now. First off, the man announcing the award is just no ordinary man. That's Jeff Keighley, the host of the Game of the Year awards, and he does not sound like an AI voiceover. Even the words don't sync with his mouth. He didn't even announce the game that won in the clip when his face is present on screen. Also, this Chinese fantasy mobile game?
This Chinese fantasy mobile game.
That's the name of your game? I know it's not that, it's just a description of the game itself, but I can't even describe how stupid that is from the marketing team. And the two men who stood up? They didn't create the game. No. Those two are, and I hope I don't butcher their names, Eiji Aonuma and Hidemaru Fujibayashi. Eiji is a Japanese video game designer, director, and producer at Nintendo, and serves as the producer of a very famous Nintendo game franchise. Hidemaru is a Japanese video game director and has directed several games within the franchise that Eiji produces. They both hugged each other because the game that won the award in the clip was Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. Yep, the clip that says 2024 Game of the Year Awards, this clip was from the 2017 Game Awards, not even getting a clip from the same year or close enough. I don't even know what this marketing team was trying to do. Next is a montage of 4 people glazing the game, saying how good it is and what they did to help make the game as good as it's supposed to be.
The game's graphics are impeccable. Our game artists spent about 3 years working on presenting the best Oriental fantasy world to players.
Combat feel is the biggest challenge for MMO mobile games. We had set up a professional studio and invited 300 groups of motion actors, all to enhance the finer details of character movements. Check out these appealing characters. We offer players millions of face customization combinations. Everyone can have their own one and only role in the game. As for class design, we have included 100-player team fight dungeon. Compared to previous fantasy mobile games, the experience of this game could really stand out.
All of them sharing the name Elden Games. Bit of a coincidence? Each person has an AI voice dubbed over whatever they're actually saying. In between these statements, they show clips of the game showing how amazing of a game it is compared to so many others like it. Also, it might just be me, but these people in these videos, I don't think they have much to do with the game development, or would be in the announcement for it. The first guy and girl I could see maybe, but the second two guys, nah, no way.
Boy, ain't no fucking way, boy.
The second guy is doing a video from his sofa. I think a person who cares about their development to the game would have a bit more presentation for a video. And the last guy? That looks like such an average YouTube video review or commentary camera angle. I could be wrong on this part, but I think the marketing team stole videos for fake glazing. The caption for the video says, turn on auto download. Auto download? What is that? Is that for the game? Something in the game? It's very vague. I've never heard of auto download before for like something that you don't have current access to. And what about the gameplay and the hard work these creators put into the game? Is it like how it is in the advert? Only one way to find out. I downloaded the game. The game has a 4.6 rating on the App Store, which is similar to the rating on the video, which shows 4.7. And it has some rave reviews. Let's see what they have to say. This is by Blakely Brum. Hooked, 5 stars. Downloaded and can't get off it. It reminds me of an old school RuneScape type of game. It puts me in an Asian server when I am from EU and now I'm over level 200 and I can't be bothered to change server, so I'll have to start a new character. Apart from that, it's a very good game, easily addictive. From Mr. J. Stapleton. Great game, 5 stars. I've had some trouble finding Get the past few days, but finally after getting the right people to help, they have helped, and so this game now deserves a 5-star. Great game, great effects. Mark H-12. Beautiful graphics, sound and overall gameplay, 5 stars. Beautiful game and sounds amazing. Gameplay seems to be good too. What do you mean seems to be? Did you not play the game? It's from Review Chell. Awesome game if it doesn't kick you after 5 minutes. 3 stars. Seriously needs an update to sort out kicking players out of the game completely, as it's not right if someone has spent money on it. From Anarchy EU33, 5 stars. Game is built very well. Congrats, most games have bugs and lag, but finally I found a game that I can enjoy. Some of these seem a bit fake-ish, I don't know, but again, could just be people who just have a bit of poor English, or just translate it into English, you know. Those reviews don't seem very genuine to me. Well, let's see how the game is. So the start is a complete mess with audios playing over each other. And then I would get into the character selection. It takes me back to the start of the menu asking for login, but I get through by pressing a bunch of random buttons. They mentioned there are a lot of character selection choices, where here there's only 3 options for 3 features, 3 facial structures, 3 hairstyles, and 3 hair colours. Also, the graphics shown in the advert look far better than in the game so far. When entering the server, it's just jam-packed with different buttons taking up a decent portion of the screen. Not as bad as the Suicide Squad, but that's not a very high standard. The game just allows you to get 1 billion diamonds at the start, which is rather sketchy. It seems like a way to entice people into keep playing. In the first cutscene, and all subsequent cutscenes later on, there is a clear text at the bottom of what the character is saying, but the voiceover is saying something along the same lines, but doesn't match what the text says. It uses the same buzzwords, but seems to say less.
What took you so long? Haobing was captured by Nessa. Let's go!
Also, if you're worrying that the map is big enough that you don't know where to go, don't worry. The game puts you on auto route automatically, taking the fun of exploring a map out of the equation, and when you run into the first enemy, it doesn't teach you how to fight, but you don't have to figure it out on your own. It auto fights for you, taking all of the fun to fight yourself. It's like playing Elden Ring, but all you have to do to win is just boot up the game. You have the option to fight manually, but also fighting is primary. Then there's this quick time event, finally some actual input for a user. But the animation and quality is still bad, nothing compared to the adverts so far. The next bunch of enemies you fight, right after the quick time event mind you, barely do any damage to you, and you heal pretty fast anyway, so where's the challenge? I'm not saying it has to be super difficult, but there's no pushback. You just breeze through everything by doing virtually nothing. Also, the points to level up are labelled CP. Great choice. So after about 5 bosses within a total of 10 minutes, you meet the big final boss, which is the Demon Lord. A real challenge. Not really. Barely did anything and he didn't even take away any of my health. Defeated him in less than 20 seconds. Felt like I just watched a whole season's worth of a fantasy show within a span of 15 minutes. Just a lot going on, but nothing happening at the same time. The game never really tells you what to do, it just makes your character do it automatically, which seems pointless. Nothing you obtain from fights really feels earned, you just earn it because you do. I only took about 20 minutes of footage for this game, and while it didn't take me long to talk about this game, there's just not much going on outside of what I talked about. It just shows you a bunch of accessories too, but they don't really seem to take effect at all or make any difference to the game. More like something to collect whilst you sit back and relax. I looked into the company, and by that I meant I looked up the name on Google. Going onto a website that claims it's the company known as Neptune Mutual Entertainment, and they show one game called Parallel Worlds which looks like a Genshin Impact copy. All the websites show is the poster for this game and where you can download it. The only other thing to do is click on the home label, and that just breaks when you click it. Clicking on the images tab, there's not a lot of information available, but 2 images stood out to me. 2 YouTube screenshots showing adverts of the same game, but not the same one as I saw. One is shown to be the animation of Melania vs Radahn for Elden Ring promotion, and the other is the fight with Godfrey in Elden Ring, but with the HUD of the mobile game put on top of the fight. I don't know who this company is trying to fool. Elden Ring is one of the most successful and popular games of this decade. I think the only people you can fool are people over the age of 45, and I doubt they're the demographic you're hoping to download and play your game. Based on what I've seen from the game, and the lack of information about the company that created the game and the other adverts promoting the game, I feel all marketing for this game just shows no actual footage of the proper game. The game itself is mediocre at best, and I wouldn't recommend downloading it. The company is way too risky and elusive. Nothing else to say. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.